Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Vintage Oaks. So, plenty of work to be cracking on with today. We're on the last sort of day of the month, and prices for the grain have come really good. So, I thought we'd crack on and get it sold. So, if I have a look, the best price supposedly for grain is meant to be January 3.5k for oats, and if I look at British grain, it's 3,700, so we're going to get it sold today. I think as well, in terms of the wheat, that's 1,500 at British Rail Grain, and then yeah, it's only 1420 best price. So it could come more in January, but I think while we need the money, we might as well get it gone, get it sold. So I've leased a lorry ready to take it away. We're going to crack on with the oats to begin with, because we've got the most of it. And yeah, we'll get this loaded up. We'll get it sent off and get a bit of money in. I'm not too sure how much it's all going to be worth, but I'm hoping for a decent return. We've got a fair bit of oats, so not as much. We haven't got as much wheat, but still a fair amount. So the oilseed, the radish as well. That's fully grown now. So I think maybe in between loads we'll go and make a start cultivating it in. See if we do get some fertilizer state off it. I'd actually forgotten how much oats we've got stored in the shed. We've got a fair old bit. For this lorry, I'll make short work of carny backwards and forwards. I think I'll probably have to rent the train as well to sell it. That's not a problem. I think I've forgotten how much loan we've got. We've got 70k. I'm hoping we're going to get sort of from both the wheat and oats. If we can get in total today 200k, that'd be real good. Put us in a nice position. I think in terms of stuff to save up for now, I just want to try and get the next door farm brought, because I'd like to put some cattle sheds on it. I'd like to put a slowy lagoon in it as well, because the slowy's starting to build up quite a bit on in our sheds at the moment with the cattle. So you can see it's nearly not far off full with the 3 main sheds, so got a fair old bit sitting in there. Right then, we've got a fully loaded trailer ready to go. So I'll pop it here, and then we are sending it to British Grain. Or British Rail Grain, rather. Unload. Off it goes. So that'll take that for us. In the meantime, like I say, what we'll do is we'll go and do a bit of cultivating, see how this oilseed radish has gone. I think that's disconnected, yeah. Need to do a repair on this, I think is what we'll do. I know I need to borrow a bit of money though for it. Yeah, 14,600. It did need a big repair. Not to worry though. Get this cultivator hooked up. Yeah, I'm hoping this has obviously worked because we've got precision farming going on this. So, and obviously when you come to drill or seed radish, there's no information for it. So I still hope that when you cultivate this in, it's going to leave some nitrogen in the ground, but we'll soon find out, I suppose. It says it's fully grown, so I'd imagine it would. It'd be a bit silly having it in the game if it didn't. Just cultivate a bit. See how we're looking. Let's have a quick look. I don't think it's looking like it's really worked. Well, it has ever so slightly. It's put like very, very minimal into the ground. So I think moving forward, I don't know whether we'd just use manure. I think base game, this is a really good idea to do. But looking at it, yeah, it's put a very, very light bit of nitrogen into the ground, but not a lot. I'd say to make it worthwhile. It was, I think it was something which was, it was nice to have a go, nice to test it, but I mean, I don't know how much nitrogen manure will put into the soil. Something we'll have to try out as well from post next harvest. I mean, it has given us something at the end of the day, not just giving us nothing at all. So, but yeah, you can just see, I don't know if you can see it perhaps on the video, but it's just slightly orange. So it's given us, yeah, about 20 kg of nitrogen. 15 in some places. So not a massive amount. Not a massive amount. Didn't really cost us a lot though to put it into the ground. So not terrible. I don't know whether manure will perhaps put any more or about the same. Something perhaps we'll have to test it out. I mean, we've got plenty of slurry anyway to be able to put on the fields for next year, so it's something we'll test out. I could spread the manure on these fields now, then it means I have to cultivate it in for a second time. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Means I'll have cultivated the field 3 times, and I've already cultivated these once to be able to drill the crop in the ground, so not really too fussed about going over it again with another cultivator a 3rd time. But it was something to test, it was something to have a go and trial it, so looks like the lorry's tipping, which is good. Be a while still till we come to drill these with maize anyway, so there we go, he's finished. That's what I can do. We'll pop down to him, send him back. I should have had it return him really. There we go, visit British Grain. I set this up differently. That's what I should have done. I'm still very, very new to auto drive, so you have to bear with me. I think that's working now though. Looks like it is anyway. Right. Where were we? We were here. Carry on doing this. Yeah, we've obviously got the 3 fields to do. we've got this field we're doing currently. We have 142, which was the maize last year, or this year rather. And then the sugar beet field that was before. That's the other one we need to cultivate. The one that we were drilling last episode. So got those 3 fields to do. That's obviously the other one there, that big one. Bit of work to crack on with. I just thought, in the meantime, while he's going backwards and forwards to the sell point, we can crack on and get this done. Makes sense rather than just standing around doing nothing. Be a bit more productive. The suckler cows as well, they're not far off. They're getting closer and closer to calving. Only got some on 80% now, so got some late calvers on 60. But yeah, I think we've got another another 2 months. So we're probably looking at January, February time calving. We're still alright as well feed-wise for the other cattle, the fattening cattle. It is slowly going down, but I mean, if anything, I can move some into the other shed to use that feed up as well. Something which we can do. So, but I've definitely planned it out better for next year's lot when we do them. So I have a lot more, better planned out. We'll hopefully do them a lot better than this this first lot, this first time around. So we're just filling up the second load now. Get this away. So yeah, we're carting about 26 ton a trailer. So the part doesn't really seem to be going down either, so we definitely got a fair old bit in here. Boy, it's easier though to do it with this this setup as opposed to a tractor and trailer. If I'd only got a bit, to be fair, I'd use a tractor and trailer. But when we got this much, definitely makes sense to use this. Right, we're just filling up the last load of oats. This will be the 4th trailer load I've done now, so yeah, we definitely had a fair old bit of oats to sell. Yeah, the shed is now starting to look empty. I want to just have a good look next door, see. Oh, we have got quite a bit of wheat to sell as well. I didn't think we got as much as that. So I think because I probably won't get it all on the train, we'll when this is tipped, we'll get the train and we'll sell all the oats, and then we'll do the same with the wheat, rather than take it all down there and try and get it on the train in one go. I've got a worker on course play. He's cracking on doing the second field of oilseed radish. Just while I'm loading up. But yeah, like I say, we should have some good money sat in these sheds. I ought to have a quick look as well. See what the sugar beet price is like. 6.28. Yeah, that's a good price as well. So we could sell the excess sugar beet as well. So we might do that. Get that sold. Then it gives me space at the top there on that concrete pad to cart some manure. So yeah, we've got a big selling day today. Cracking on and getting stuff sold. I might hire the roper to load up the sugar beet. This. Just make it a bit quicker, a bit easier. Right, I'm just tipping the last of the oats in the sell point. I have rented the train. That's ready to go. So I had to park it up there because the barrier came down over the road. So I couldn't get over the road. There we go. Right, we'll leave that there. Hopefully we get it all on the train. It is nice, the train on there. It's a shame that the cameras are a bit balked. It's nice sounds. Slow down, slow down, slow down. There should be fine. Right, we want oats. We've got 126 tons to sell. So yeah, fingers crossed we get all this on the train. I mean, we've got 4 carriages to be able to fill it up with, so if we get 50 in each one, that'd be good. It looks like we will do. So we should be fine. Start filling the next one. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I like the train on this. Very nice. So yes, place your bets. What do we think this is going to be worth? Let's get this sold. Yeah, place your bets. What do we think it's going to be worth? Something a bit different, isn't it? How to sell your grain. Do it with the train. Not got far to travel with it, so I mean, but yeah, gonna be shocked either way how much it's worth, I think. And I want to sell it. Wow, we made we made 476,500 plus the 48,000, nearly 49,000 environmental score. Wow. We made a lot. I was not expecting that at all. Let's just send him back to the yard. There we go. Yeah, that's a phenomenal amount. So we can pay the loan off. Repay that. That leaves us with 450k. So, without even selling the wheat yet, we can actually buy the neighbouring farm. We could buy, I think it's, is it Keys Farm? I think it's called. We could buy that. And then we could, with the money that we get from the wheat and the sugar beet, we'll be able to customize it how we like. While he's driving back, we'll have a quick run over the over to the yard. Take the gator. Might even be able to buy another field. Oop, will not hit the truck. That's really, really good. Let's have a drive in there and have a look at it. It is quite a nice yard, to be fair. I think if I hadn't gone with this yard I'm at currently, I'd have probably gone with this one as well. So it's quite a nice little entrance. I think this would be really, really nice as a second yard, cattle yard. I think a lot of these sheds I will probably end up taking out and putting our own stuff in them. It's a good size. Obviously, we don't need that shed in front. Don't know whether to put a second, leave those bunkers there or not. I might do for the, because in the future, we yeah, we might end up using them. We've got this grass patch over here, which we can put something on. I'm not sure if we get this bit of land out here as well. I think we do. Have a quick look again. Yes, we get all this land out here as well. Hop out. Have a quick look. We could have this as a another grazing pasture. It's got, I think it's got a little yeah, it's got like a little pond at the bottom. So we could have some more cattle grazing down here. Because I've got access to water. It's all got hedges around it, fully fenced and gated. I like the sound of the ducks. Didn't know that was here. So yeah, we'll see. I think we'll see how much is it worth. It's worth. Oh, it was definitely worth less than that. I'm sure it's worth. What's it less than that at one point? I'm sure I saw it was worth 370k at one point. Okay, so we're halfway there to being able to own this. But I'm still, if we've made 500k off the oats, then we should definitely make another 500k off the wheat and the sugar beets. Definitely. But I definitely want to get this yard. Definitely. I think field wise, yeah, if I got this and then we perhaps get 134 as the next field and then start breaking around a bit more the other fields, perhaps try and get these cluster of fields here, and then maybe move into this block here. Yeah, I thought we had enough then to be able to purchase it. I was sure I saw it for 370k. Maybe I'm thinking of FS25. But yeah, definitely want to get this purchased. It's going to link nicely to our current fields that we own as well. It's literally right next door to our main yard, so it's easy to be taking equipment back and forth. I think we own this grass field as well. Oh no, maybe we don't. Get that purchased as well, I think. So we need another, yeah, about 400k, what we need, ideally. Some of these sheds I might leave in. I might leave that shed there in. And that shed. I think the other ones we'll probably take out. So we can put plenty of more cattle sheds in and whatnot. Might put another bale shed there maybe, where that shed is currently. We'll have a look at things. But I'm really shocked how much we made off those oats. We made a lot of money. Anyways, we'll get this parked up and yeah, we'll make a start on the wheat. Right then, so I have transported all the wheat down to this L point. We've got it all loaded on the train. I was gonna say trailer then. On the train and ready to go. I actually surprisingly had more wheat than I did oats. I thought it was the other way around. I thought I had more oats than wheat. So we had 126 tons of oats and we got 206 tons of wheat. So, but I'm imagining if the oats was worth about 500k, then this would be worth about 250k, I would say. But because we've got more. I'm not sure. We'll soon find out anyway when we get to the end of this track. It'd be a nice year if we made sort of 250, 300k. That'd be good. Means we won't have to sell so many sugar beets to try and get to the price of that yard. So there we go. Made 318k and then 32k. So 750. We're not far off. I think we only need another 50k for that yard now. Another 45k is what we need. So that's really good. What we're going to do then is I've got the roper ready to go to get this turned on. This is the excess that we've got. If we can make 50k off this, that'd be really good, to be honest. Really good. I like using this this machine. So yeah, a good bit of fun. What's it shoveling it anyway? Alright. Start overloading. There we go. And then yeah, we obviously just have to make sure we're on top of the pile. And it will nicely load it in. A lot quicker loaded this way as opposed to shoveling it with buckets, in my opinion anyway. Only costs 18 grand to load it, so we'll soon make that back with a bit of profit, hopefully. Yeah, obviously just got to make sure you're on top of that pile constantly. There we go, right. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to crack on. 37 tons in a trailer load. Crack on, get this all down to the sell point, and then we'll sell all this as well. See how we get on for money. 45k though is what we need. I think we'll do it easily with this this extra bit of sugar beet. So I think we'll easily make 45k. And then it'd be quite nice just really to have a bit extra just to obviously change the yard up a bit and whatnot. I mean, the first thing I want to put in that yard is a slow lagoon, to be fair, or a couple of them. I think if I get the real big slow lagoon, have a quick look. Construction, silos. I think if we go for the real big covered one, fit 950,000 gallons in. I think that's probably what we'll go for. 130k, 178k. I think I'll probably have it covered. Looks nicer covered in my opinion. So 180k is what we need to put that in. So that's not that big of an investment, and it'll save us a lot on fertilizer, having slurry. And plus as well, we'll be able to sell slurry for a bit of extra money. So there's always that. We can always sell the manure as well. That's another thing we could earn a bit of extra money off. But yeah, gonna crack on, get these shifted, and we'll come back and we'll see how much we get off all these sugar beet. Here we are again then. We have got 162 tons of sugar beets on board, so we should easily get the 45k. Easily. I'm hoping so anyway. See with that, or it's going to really surprise me how much sugar beet's worth. think for 162 tons, we should at least get 45k. I'm more hoping we get 100k, to be honest, but let's see how we do. I've obviously still got plenty in storage left. Yeah, 100k, 112k. So that's brilliant. We've made a ton of money today. You can probably see on our finances actually how much money we've made today. 930k in total from sold crops. Or actually no, it's nearly 900k rather. I did make some did do a contract, to be fair. So yeah, 900k is what we've made from harvest income, which is was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I think we are going to buy that yard, right? So 795k is what it's going to cost. So we will buy. That still leaves us 67k left over, which is still really good, you know, pretty decent. I do want to take out some of the buildings over here because we are going to heavily customize this yard. So I'm going to sell that. I want to get rid of these bits of rubbish. Whoops. Yes. Sell that. Leave that there. I'm going to sell that. And sell that. I want to clear all this. Got a nice sort of fairly blank canvas to work on with this yard. Now, I think, yeah, I'm going to get rid of these as well. Bale shed is what I'm going to put there. I think I'm going to leave the junk there so I sort of know that's where I'm going to put the bale shed. Delete that. We can get rid of all this. I can obviously place back in the bits of, you know, junk and detail. You know, the decoration. And put that back in after. Sell that. Sell that. We'll sell these bits as well. Not costing us anything to sell it or whatnot, so I obviously haven't really got any money to place anything at the moment, but I'll show you what I'm hoping to put in. So obviously these cattle sheds and what I'm hoping to be placing in. If we can get sort of a couple like back to back, like one there, then another one, and then have a little passageway. We could put one there as well, fit in there nicely. I think in terms of slowy lagoons, if I place the slowy lagoons over here, I'm hoping these cattle sheds will hold slowy. I'm thinking it probably will do. The fact that we've got like a little trigger there. What's that? I'd say that's probably slurry. Yeah, because that milk at the side. So I think they will hold slurry. So that's fine. Might end up replacing this. This is manure bunker. Might end up replacing that. But then if we look, I can place in at least one. We might even put like two side by side there. It's got plenty of storage for slurry, and then obviously bale shed wise, if I place that in there, then we can hold a fair number of bales in there again. You know, 980 we can fit in there. So whether we place anything else in, I think that'll probably do us because we'll have the cattle sheds across there. Two slowy lagoons. We'll have a cattle shed there. So it'll fairly fill up the yard. We've still got room for for storage as well. So it'd be another good extra yard to have. We've got 2 silage pits we can have. So I think this has been a good investment. We've still got this massive bit over here as well, which we could either make into another grazing pasture. We could perhaps have cattle here in this one. Maybe we'll get sheep and we'll put some sheep in this pasture because we haven't got any sheep yet. And obviously they can live on the grass. So maybe we'll put a sheep pasture in here. Obviously, I can customize the fencing. I can put this sort of fencing in along here, and have this, you know, across the field sort of thing as a sheep fencing. Or I can even put a hedging if I wanted to as well. So there's that. So yeah, I think this is a good investment. Definitely this yard. I think with what we've got, the land we've got, the yard we've got, we'll make a lot of money. I think we'll make it back, to be honest, because I mean these cattle sheds, they'll hold 150 each. So if we put 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 cattle sheds in, what we 150 times the 4 would be 600 cattle we'd be able to fit in at this yard. So whether we do it where we sort of long term, whether we have it where these sheds are sort of the calves, because they're quite low down, these sort of sheds, they're not very high sort of sheds. Whether we have these as the sheds where we rear the calves up, sort of an adult age, and then we move them over to this yard over here where we've got the older cattle, we could do that, and the older cattle are over here. That's one thing we could do. Maybe with the suckler cows, what I could do, because this shed is not really what turned out what I was hoping it to be. So we could sell this and then put in another one here. Another one of these sheds. Because it'll fit in quite nicely there. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to, moving forward, what I'm going to do with the suckler cows yet. It's a shame really this, doesn't have straw. I know it's temporary for your cows, but yeah, perhaps I'll have another look and see what other cattle sheds there are about. But no, I think that's a good bit of work done today. We've earned quite a bit of money. I mean, what's this field? This 360 to buy that field, but I think in terms of what we're saving for next, I want to try and get that farm kitted out with sheds and whatnot. So, but anyway, that's where I'm going to end the video. I hope you all have enjoyed watching. As always, if you have, please remember to hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and I'll hopefully catch you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.